Hi, Jeff Tucker, answering question number 2. What is the main problem that I see in equine dental cases? It's the same thing over and over and over again. It's the sharp teeth and removing the teeth, removing the points, and making the horse's mouth feel comfortable. I guess the biggest problem I see is that a lot of trainers don't understand the importance of it, or they've tried dentistry before and it hasn't helped them at all, so they neglect it. Whereas some of the trainers I work for, when they get a new horse in, the first thing they do is hooves, saddle, aches and pains and joints and teeth. They try and get all the basics done, and just doing those, the horse suddenly goes better, and they look like geniuses, and they haven't even applied their trade. But they know that they can't conduct an orchestra if all the instruments are out of tune, and so they go right to it. So yeah, the teeth are that important in getting cooperation from your horse. The other thing is, there's a lot of equine dentists out there who have been going around doing this and not getting the teeth done. And of course, that will put a sour taste in people's mouths because they spend the money and then they don't get the results. So yes, it is difficult. It's a very difficult job to do. It's something you can't learn right overnight. It takes years and years of practice to get it really just perfect. So the biggest problem I get is number one, neglect, and number two is bad work done. All the other things that you see on web pages or equine dental sites or that you read in books are the drama, the dramatic stuff, the overgrown tooth or diseased tooth or dental carie, or all these things that are really minor. I mean, I do thousands of horses a year. I've done 40,000 horses in my lifetime, and that's a lot of teeth. And I'd say probably about 98% of those 40,000 have been routine floats. Yeah, on occasion you get a sinus infection, a root abscess, something, like that. And okay, so you get those and you deal with them. But I'd say the biggest problem I've got is either neglect by the owner, whether it's by ignorance or by just being burned in the past and saying, well, what's the point? Or not being able to get an equine dentist out in the area. They want to do it, but they can't find anybody. And the other is the practitioner comes out there and does a very bad job, and so everybody loses. So those are the biggest problems I find in dentistry. So maybe in the future I can spread the word through these interviews that dentistry is really that important, and more people should be doing it. So that's question number 2. Hope that's covers it.